With all the eyebrow hype going on these days and Cara Delevingne's beautiful brows or finding the perfect shape for your face, there's so much hype lately, so I really wanted to do this video, threading versus waxing. And I've been waxing for 3 years, so I decided to give it a shot and take the plunge and get my eyebrows threaded. So I actually did some research on it and I made this little Venn diagram. I'm sure you're thinking, wow, old school, Abby. Yes, it is old school, but it really, you know, it helps to visualize it for me. I'm not a list person, so I'm just going to be going over the pros and cons of threading and the pros and cons of waxing. I mean, they both do the same basic thing, hair removal at a follicle level, if you want to be biologically accurate. And at both of the salons that I go to, they're about the same price. I paid $12 without tip. So let's get into this Venn diagram. I'm going to start with the most popular topic about any kind of hair removal that's not done in your own home, and that is definitely pain level. So, you know, when you go to a waxing salon, people will tell you to go to that one because, you know, it might not hurt as much or the pain level is less. So I'm going to talk about the pain tolerance level that I have, and I think I can tolerate pain pretty well, but I did make a little pain scale, 1 being the least pain and 10 being the most, and I put waxing a 4 on the scale and I put threading a 6. Now I have been waxing my eyebrows for 3 years, and the more you do something, the less pain you probably feel, so that's probably why there's a 4 on there. For newbies it might be a 5 or a 6, and I was definitely a newbie yesterday when I was in the threading salon, and you know, I was thinking to myself, man, when is this gonna end? Threading is slightly longer, so you know, that you have to factor that into it because you're feeling more pain for a longer amount of time. So I gave threading a 6. I'm sorry, threading, you lose on this one. 1 thumbs up for waxing and 1 thumbs down for threading pain level. It might be different for everyone though. That's an opinionated topic, just so you know. Okay, the next thing is length of the session. So for waxing, my experience has been a waxing session is about 4 to 5 minutes, and a threading session, the one that I had yesterday, was around 8 to 9 minutes. Almost double. So yay for waxing, and threading, sorry, because of the pain, you don't want it to be that long. So far, 2 for waxing, none for threading. Alright, we gotta give another one to waxing, and that's that you don't have to do anything during the session. You are just lying there or sitting there, and that's all you have to do. However, for threading, I went into the chair and the woman had me hold my eyebrow. Actually, I had to like hold the top and hold the bottom while she threaded. So it wasn't as relaxing. It was a little uncomfortable and I didn't know what to do, but she helped guide my hands. But still, it was a little weird, so yay for waxing on that one, and sorry threading, that was just a little weird. Okay, the other thing about waxing is that it is tried and true, and your mom and your grandma, and maybe not her mom, you never know, they might have waxed their eyebrows. It's just more familiar, I think. And threading is definitely more exotic. Like my friend, when she told me she got her eyebrows threaded, I was like, what's threading? Like, how does that work? So I actually had to Google it and went on Wikipedia again to find out a little bit more about threading, and it's actually originated in India, and that's pretty interesting. So I don't know, waxing didn't have any origin on the Wikipedia page. I think a lot of countries probably use it. So I mean, a lot of countries use threading now, and it's pretty popular. It has a lot of kiosks in the mall if you ever see that. So I always pass that and be like, ooh, that seems mysterious. So I'm really glad I gave threading a shot yesterday, because here's the big thing. Threading is absolutely great for people who have sensitive skin and break out after a wax. I always did that. I thought that was completely normal and that there would never be anything better than waxing. I was wrong, because yesterday I got my eyebrows threaded, and today I woke up this morning with no redness or minimal redness and absolutely no spots. No spots! Like, for people who have sensitive skin, like, after I get my eyebrows waxed for 4 days, I have redness and spots that just form all over the areas I got my eyebrows waxed. So it might depend on the salon that I go to, and it might not be the highest quality wax, but I can't afford to pay upwards of $30 for a waxing session. So, you know, the threading thing was definitely a plus. Sorry, waxing, you lose on that one. So it loses on skin irritation, and it also loses on breakouts and redness, and also waxing is less accurate because the woman just, slathers on some wax and puts a muslin cloth on there and then rips it off, and she could get some wax in a place you don't want it. And threading is very accurate and it's more artistic, so it's kind of an art. And she asked me what kind of eyebrow I wanted at the beginning, and it was just very, I don't know, I liked it. I thought it was really nice, and the woman was super nice too, but of course that has nothing to do with it, even though it has everything to do with it. And the place of waxing, I actually tried to tell them what I wanted once, and they said, well, we can't really do exactly what you want because it just kind of comes out. And I was like, okay, so, that's another big con, huge con. So I started out really talking about the great things about waxing. But I ended this video talking about how awesome threading is. So it's like different for everyone. If you are someone who has sensitive skin, absolutely I recommend trying threading. I am probably going to be going back to threading forever now. Why would I ever want to get my skin irritated like that almost every month? So there's no reason for me to do that if there's threading. So, I'm hoping that I can learn to endure the slightly longer pain session that we endure for beauty. And I think that I can. I think that I really can. That concludes my video, and sorry for using the Venn diagram. I just wanted to remember what I was going to say. And I even wrote this little part called The Verdict. Depends on you and your skin and your preference/tolerance for pain. If you prefer pain, I'm just kidding. Who prefers pain? Not me. And then I also wrote this little section here. Threading is going to work better for me, but the reason I decided to make this video is to hopefully give you some information to aid you in making a decision when you decide between threading and waxing. So if this video did that for you, like it or leave a comment below, and if you have any questions, email me. It should be in the description link below. It should be abby.schuliger@gmail.com. Have a great day, and I hope you like my video.